Greetings to all officers, Salvationists, and friends of the Salvation Army. Major Kelman here, District Officer for the Belize District. It is traditionally practiced in the Salvation Army world to have the first week of a new year, starting with prayer meetings and reflections in all the groups and clubs in every corps. We have not seen a lot of that being practiced across the territory in recent years. However, when we look back on the year 2021, I'm sure that we can all agree that our ministry has been heavily challenged during that period, especially because of the pandemic, the churches being closed and locked down for certain periods, and reduced number of people being able to attend. It has really challenged our time of fellowship together, worshiping together, growing together as church families, especially as in a united way across the district, because we were not able to hold most of our meetings, including Holiness Convention. We thank God that we were able to do youth councils and women's rally. But we really want to focus again in this year 2022 on our spiritual growth. While we cannot get back to the state of 2020, we're hoping that we can rise to higher heights in 2022. And therefore now we need to build on a foundation of prayer. Prayer is effective. Prayer changes things. Prayer is essential for every Christian's growth and survival. It is never too late to pray. To give enough time for us to get ready, I'm calling for us to have a week of prayer in the last week of January 23rd to 28th, a time of prayer and reflection. And what this means is that every day there will be a time in your meetings, if you have a meeting at the Corps or in your own homes, to pause and pray, and then continue the meeting if you are at the meeting. If there's no specific meeting, as I said before, at the Corps, then we encourage each member of the congregation to pray at home or at work or whenever they find the time. Here are the subjects that we will be praying for during this week. We start on Sunday, January 23rd, and we're going to be praying for holy living among the congregation, for Salvationists and friends to have a greater desire for more of God, to be closer to Him. And we want to also remember our co-officers during that time. On Monday, January 24th, we want to focus on financial growth and sustainability across the district. Every corps needs funds to survive and do their ministry, as well as our institutions, the GANs, the night shelter, the Trist, or our welfare work that we do from district headquarters to help those who are in need. We move also to our properties, and we want to be praying for not only the maintenance but and the upkeep of our properties, but for God to use these properties so that we can help also with our financial goals. On Tuesday, January 25th, we want to be praying for committed local officers. We want to be praying for evangelism across the district and saving of souls. And we also want to pray for not only the numerical growth of the Corps, but spiritual growth. Spiritual growth is important. It's good to get numbers, more and more people coming to the church, but we want people to be growing spiritually. On the 26th of January, we want to focus on women. So this is Wednesday. You normally would be in home late, so this is a good time to pause and have a time of prayer during the meeting, to pray for our women's ministry, for its leaders, for the growth of women's ministry, for League of Mercy outreach throughout the district for Youth League of Mercy and Junior Miss throughout the district. And we want to pray also for women who are struggling physically, financially, and mentally. This is a tough time, and women really are struggling. We want to pray also on Thursday, January 27th, for the work among men. Of course, you cannot pray for women and leave out the men. And so we want to pray for the work among men. Men are at risk in these times, and we want to pray for our outreach to men and boys across the district. And we want to pray for a reduction in crime and violence in Belize. This is a general prayer, but the others are more specific to our ministries. Now we conclude on Friday, January 28th with the young people, and we want to be praying for our work to be expanded and strengthened. This has really suffered. In the last 2 years, we haven't had camp, youth and music camp. We haven't been able to have Sunday school rally or junior soldiers rally due to the COVID. But we want to stay connected to our young people and bring some kind of assurance and comfort to them, because they really need it. They are under a lot of intense challenges to stay faithful to God. And so let us pray for them. We want to pray for our youth leaders across the district. We don't have many. And so we want to pray that God will raise up some more youth leaders among those that we have here in the district. Even though you are not at Belize Central, we want that you will be praying and remembering them as the teachers from the school embark on a program called the Samaritan Purse. And this will lead to what we hope and pray to be even more growth in the youth department at Belize Central Core. May God continue to bless us as we look to serve Him, as we look to pray. We're going to be with you each day from DHQ praying, and we ask that wherever you are, you continue to pray for our work. It is important. Prayer changes things, and we know that God will do great things in our lives. May God bless you. May God bless the Salvation Army in Belize. May God bless the Salvation Army around the world.